Hi, I'm Rachel Clack.
And I'm Odin Clack.
And we're Odin Leathergoods here in Old Town Lewisville.
I've been a business owner for this business at least for 11 years now. We started it back in 2012, I believe it was. And it really wasn't a business, it was more of an experiment that turned into a hobby, then hobby turned into a small business, put a little pocket change in our, in our account. And then it grew from there into a full-fledged business. Getting started was interesting because we didn't start with an intent to open a business. We grew very organically. I think if we had planned this out from the beginning, things may have been a little different. But because we didn't, we kind of just flowed into what we were doing.
I think that it started when Instagram was still fairly new.
Very new.
And he posted a picture of something that he did, and someone said, "Oh, I really like that. Make me one. I'll pay you for it." And then fast forward a couple of years, and you have a full-on workshop and 2 retail stores and a thriving online business. It's still surreal.
This is a space in which there aren't a lot of folks that look like me or us. Mm-hmm. When I walk into an event and I say I'm the leather guy, they're like,
"You look and feel out of place."
Okay, and especially if I walk in a room with saddle makers and boot makers, there's no one else that looks like me in there, typically speaking. But I'll say the benefit, however, to be in a minority space is that we are a demonstration to others that this is a space that can be occupied by other people, whether it be ethnicity, whether it be gender, whatever it may be. Maybe it's even a style and design. My goals in this business were achieved through I'll be honest, just pure grit, okay? Hustle, hustle, hustle. That's how we got here. That's how we achieve goals. We set small goals, we put the sweat equity in, we achieve a goal, and then we pick another goal and we put more sweat equity in.
When he first started in, as I say, playing around with leather, but there wasn't a lot of sharing of information.
No.
One of the reasons why we have so many followers on Instagram is so many people are just in love with the leather guy with the beard, is because he was one of a few that went to social and would share and would show. And he developed a strong following, not just of customers, but of other leather makers, whether they're professional or at the hobby stage. And so that made a huge difference. And in accomplishing our goals, some of it was just being a resource to others, helped put us in a position to achieve our goals. Was also reaching out to business mentors. Both of us having a background in business and marketing. We leaned on our degrees from A&M and reaching out to business mentors and other people we trusted and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I think it was a combination of faith and input from those business mentors to help us to get out of our own heads and out of our own way, to take some of those big steps that we had to take to achieve our goals. I guess for me, I do feel that there is a wide level of promotion. You hear about a lot of opportunities and a lot of organizations and a lot of resources that are available to minority-owned businesses. So you really want to tap in and really lean into that space, but sometimes it's kind of hard when you don't always feel like it's an equal or a level playing field.
Resources could include marketing, financial planning. I think all of those are needed. For us, scalability. Again, we've grown from a very small corner of the dining room table to where we are now. We are always thinking, okay, what is the next level for us and how do you get there? That's that financial piece that I think small business owners like us could really need to use help with. So why Lewisville? For me, it was location. It was location in 2 different areas. One, it's close to home. Remember, I started this business in my dining room table. I love being home. I love having my kids and my wife close to me, especially when I was spending many hours in the evenings outside. It was nice to be home. As we've grown, we wanted to keep our business close to home where we can have quick access. I spent a lot of hours here, a lot of time here. We want to be surrounded in a space that inspires us. Old Town Lewisville specifically does that. When you drive through, you get a vibe. Remember when I first drove through here, I was like, that's the building I want to be in. I love the drive up front. I love the windows here. I love the other small businesses in the area. I believe that we fit in well here. And the other businesses around here fit in well also, and we all thrive with each other. Now, on top of that, if I was going to encourage anyone else coming to the area, I would share this with them. It is a thriving community. We have locals stop by on a regular basis. We have city officials stop by on a regular basis. And I think now, knowing all these things, I would happily share that with any other business aspiring to come to the area. This is a great community for being a small business.
it's encouraging because you find that sense of community, and I think that it's somewhat unique to the vibe here in Old Town Lewisville.
Old Town Lewisville, as well as Lewisville as a whole, I think is really trying to create a space that gets people out and about, that gets people to be proud of their areas, to get people to say, hey, I really appreciate Lewisville. I like Lewisville. Lewisville does so much for me and my family. And it's giving us the opportunity to say, we are part of that community as well.